Last Wednesday, I think I was hyping this up to you guys, had our men's league championship. To give some background, right? So I'm in a D League team with some guys that I just met like last year. I've only been on the team for like a couple months. And one of my friends, shout out Mortgage Wiz, old sponsor of the EB podcast, he recruited me. I knew him, so he like got me on board. So basically, our team started with like these four guys that are still on the team in 1996. I was born in 1996. They've been playing for 26 years. And listen, like I'm not trying to be mean. They never played organized hockey before. They're not like for never playing like organized competitive hockey. They're decent, but like you know what you're getting, right? So shout out to these guys. They've kept the team going for like 26 years. Our team captain owns a restaurant called DeSantis Pizza over in, I believe it's Perry Hall, Maryland. Phenomenal food, by the way. Great spot. Go check it out if you haven't given him a shout out. Thank you, Otts. Um, he branded the team like DeSantis Frozen Pizza. So we got like a frozen pizza as our logo. Like he's getting the restaurants and PR. It's cool. But I had to give some background because these guys have been playing for 26 years. They've never won a championship. Never. They've gotten kicked around in the Ice World C League and D League for 26 years and have just been bottom feeders, like a worse drought than the Leafs. Like this is miserable.
Oh,
So they recently in the last like two seasons got four Calvert Hall guys, myself included in there, that used to play like competitive hockey. And we've kind of like in the last two seasons gotten better. We lost to the Baltimore City Fire Department in the championship, I think, last season. So we were pushing it. And then this season, we started out hot and then we just went cold. Like we just went into the playoffs like limping basically. And they had to put like some restrictions on the D League because they were bringing people down from the B League and the C League to try to, get their record up so they could get a better seeding in playoffs.
it
And
always amazes me how many like beer league teams try and do shit like this, and
oh
it's like,
yeah,
dude, what the fuck? Like,
it's stupid.
can you just take it easy for 1 second? Like,
It's
goddamn.
absurd. It's
Like
absurd. And
you're literally doing it to get out of the house. Come on.
yeah, and especially in D League, like, one guy can change the entire thing. I mean, that granted that happens a lot,
100%. one hundred
but
percent.
if you're playing like B or A League, men's league, and you're playing with really good players, it might take more than one guy to do it. But in a D League, one guy will do it. So we won the set. You win one game and then you go to the championship. So we won our first playoff game in overtime, which was a thriller. That was awesome. Came back from a 2-0 deficit and won. And then we made it to the championship the very next night. I haven't played back-to-back hockey games since I was like 18 years old. And I was like, oh my God, I am sore. Like this sucks. So we were playing, I think they're called like the Vipers or something. We had just played them a couple weeks prior and they beat us 3-2 in overtime. It was a tight game. Well, we are lining up to, the Zam's cutting the ice and we're lining up to go out to the ice to warm up. And you see this one guy come out of their locker room who's like 6'4", full beard, jacked, like has some team's pants that I've never heard of, tilted visor, the whole 9 yards. And I was
And of
just like,
course, you've never seen the guy before, too.
never see. I was like, where'd this guy come from? So everybody on our team, every single person looks at each other. We're like, okay, this is how it's gonna be, right? Like this is how it's gonna go. And he walks out into warm-ups. I'm like, okay, like he's good. He's fast. He was a good skater, but I was like, I've seen better back in the heyday. Like I can hang. Like let's see how this goes. So first 5 minutes of the game, this guy puts up two goals, both bar down, because he's got a heavy shot. He's a big dude. They go up with one more. They're up 3-0 in the first 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, like same thing as last season. The fire department brought down their A squad and they fucked us, and now we're gonna get fucked by these guys because they brought people down and nobody regulates it. Whatever, I'm over it. Well, shout out to DeSantis Frozen Pizza because these guys played the game of their life. We came back from a 3-0 deficit and won the game 5-3. Your boy, I think, had a goal and an assist on the first two goals, and then shout out to my friend Tony Moranto for bringing it home on the last three goals. It was epic. I'm gonna say if this goes on Instagram, I want video of this, Nick. I'll send it to you to go over my voice. We went absolutely nuts in the locker room because, like I said, our team captain, they've never even sniffed this before until like last season when we went to the championship. Now they won, and they're like, these guys thought we were the whipping bag for the last 26 fucking years. Like, this is awesome. And like, they brought a champagne bottle. They're popping. They brought a 30 pack. Everybody's like swinging beer everywhere. They pour our goalie like all over the place. And he's like, all right, everybody's coming to DeSantis after the game. And so we all drove to Perry Hall after the game. It's like 10:30 at night. Nobody gives a shit. He opens the bar back up. He made us wings. He made us pizza. There's like no
Holy
workers there.
shit.
Free natty lights, free tequila, free vodka, anything you want. He was like, it's on
That's
me.
awesome.
Open bar for the night. And it was just like, I was like, this is the peak of men's league. Like, I feel
Literally.
like I saved the franchise. You know, like,
That's what it's all
so
about.
fun. I
So
love that.